Hello, guys. Welcome to Hatsput Economics. Hatsput, and it's your girl Connie. And I want to do this quick video. My hair looking crazy, but I just want to do this quick video, especially with everything that's happening in 2018. So don't forget, if you haven't been here before, welcome. This is for economic empowerment and financial freedom for women of color. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get, hi Giselle, how you doing? Good night from New York. So you get notification for all my videos. So I wasn't going to do this video. I did a little short one on my page. I am busy. I'm running around. But when I get this little passionate thing about me, I just gotta get in there. Hi, Nay. How you doing? So the reason why I'm doing this is because what? It is 2018, right? It is 2018. Hi, CS, CC. Hi, Don. And the reason why I want to do this is because we have goals. Hi, Danny, or Danny. And yes, you caught alive. You caught alive. It's not easy to catch my lives. My lives, I go fast. Hi, Coco. Hey. So the reason why I'm doing this, hey, Roxy. Thank you. Hey, Telly. The reason why I'm doing this is because I mean, I've been committed to economic empowerment and financial freedom for women of color. Hey, Karen, how you doing? For a long time. And the reason why is because I knew the impact. Thank you. I knew the impact. Thank you, Mama. I knew the impact that financial freedom. My email, my email is my initials. It's Connie Loren Walker, so CLW, and it's 057919 at gmail.com. So as you can see, I don't sleep. I've been busy working, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video. I get a lot. I got over 130 messages in my Facebook Messenger, and so many amazing, wonderful, and I mean it, talented Black women were asking me questions. So yeah, and so it was who's you said you're CLW. It's funny, but and I really wanted to do this, but I wanted to make sure that my platform was for women of color. My platform was, addressing your concerns economically, financially. And I came across this article, and I've been doing this for a long time. My background as a director, I do women's health services, women's coaching for PCOS. I do wealth coaching for women of color, for us. I do career counseling, all that stuff. You guys know, whatever. But I did not know how deep and far reaching it was to have economics until I saw this article, which I'm going to put in the description box. So let me just pull it up right now. So it's an article called "The Forum" by North Carolina State University. Anybody from North? Hey, how you doing, Nene? Okay, so the reason why I did this article is because I wanted to review it. It's crazy what they were saying. I just want to read it to you real quick. So couples in successful marriages or relationships have mastered the skill of financial harmony in their relationships. Hey, how you doing, Mocha? Marriage commitment and healthy communications are maintained when couples have set guidelines and boundaries for their financial decisions. Understanding the value that each partner places on money and respecting that both partners have equal rights and responsibilities with control of finances will strengthen the bonds of marriage. Hi, Pia. It says here, marriage is fragile. Financial harmony is critical for validation, freedom, power, respect, security, and happiness. Couples must realize the great importance that money has in their relationships and learn to define guidelines for money management. Couples resist attending workshops on finance and relationships. Therefore, educators must be creative in offering opportunities for couples to spend more time together in an educational setting. Curricula for relationship courses need to discuss personal money values and spending habits to help students develop strong and healthy marriages. All right, so this is from the State University, and it comes from Washington County Family Consumer Science Agent, Utah State University Extension, and it's also Family Consumer Science Agency. So this is all like government school stuff. So I'm not going to bore you with all the credentials. You guys know about the facts. But the reason why I'm so passionate about doing this because we have a lot of plans coming up. People want to make changes to their life. People want to, do amazing things, but you need money. And it's just like when I was trying to lose weight, and if I didn't have my salary, I'll just keep it real. And if I didn't have my salary, how would I have gotten to a nutritionist? How would I have gotten to a dietitian? How would I have gotten to acupuncture, which helps to control the appetite? It's a cheat you can do. How would I have gotten to a personal trainer, which I needed because I dislocated my shoulder and I needed an occupational therapist. The point is, you need money. So you could want something so bad. I can give you a Bible of success. This is not a real Bible success, it's just a little book I got here. But if you don't know how to use persuasion skills, if you can't overcome procrastination, if you can't know how to enact what you want, you have to you're gonna fail. And I see a lot of people, especially Black women, and that's who my platform is for. They don't know how to prioritize. Yeah, acupuncture, yeah, it's pretty good. And I think the reason why I'm so passionate, I think about what happened to me when I was 254 pounds. I was struggling. I wasn't officially diagnosed with PCOS. I wasn't diagnosed with endometriosis. I was going to Presbyterian, Cornell. I was going to NYU, Roosevelt, Lenox, the top hospitals, not just in New York, but the top hospitals in the world. And I was not getting the diagnosis. I was getting more and more ill. I was gaining more and more weight. I gained about 71 pounds in a year. I started to get facial hair while my hair on my head was falling out. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I was able to submit myself to a private lab for testing to get the results I knew was there. But the whole point is I had access to that capital. I had $600 to put towards that. So I think about all the Black women that don't have that capital, and that's why I made Hasesput. So I can zone in on your goals, on your plans, and what makes you happy. What if you want to lose weight? What if you want to lose weight? What happens if you want to lose weight and you need a trainer and you need money for the gym and you need money for a dietitian and you need money for food and you need money? It doesn't matter if you can't get to it. There's a lot of people that want to change their life, and you need to get that money. And not just money for for stuff, money for things that you need to get your life together. What if you want to do a complete makeover? What if you want new makeup, new hair, new you, new 2000? You can't even do that without capital. So that's why I made this channel. That's why you hear me talking about life skills. That's why you hear me talking about what can you do now. Everybody has a talent. Are you a good writer? You can do resumes. Are you good with children? You can get your certification in CPR and be a nanny. Do you want to do sales? You can sell stuff online. You can do ebooks. You can go on Amazon. Amazon, you can launch your ebooks for free. I talk a lot about this, not just to talk, but I just believe whatever goal it is, you have to start with finances because you can't do it. What if you want to leave the area you're in? What if you want to travel? What if you want to network? What if you want to see new people? It all comes down to money. And aren't you sick of being a prisoner of money? Like I'll tell you a personal story. There's a lady that I'm coaching, and she lost over 220 pounds. That's a whole human. And I said, congratulations. She has 4 kids. She did it. She was really, really obese. And she told me that she wanted to get surgery. Okay. She wanted to get surgery. And I said to her, good, you deserve it. 240 pounds? I'm not saying nothing. Go get your surgery. So she needed to get the skin surgery, I think, to draw on the skin. And she told me everything came up to $9,000. She sent me a picture in her bikini, and her skin was just hanging because she did such a great job losing the weight. But she was so unhappy because the skin was so severe. And basically, she wasn't living her life. Black women, you can't let $9,000 stop you from living your life. I told her, listen, what can you do? Let's do a life assessment. What do you like cooking? And it just so happened she took a cooking course when she was in college, and she actually was making money on the side catering. Go back to doing that. In 2 weeks she's making like $2,000. And it's not about it's not about putting stuff out there. You have to go there and invest. And that's what I'm saying. Roxy, Pia, it could be, I can give you a Bible like this and say, you see the pages? Woo. You see that gold? Woo, 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 woo. So, you know, you can see the gold coming out of there like that. But if you don't have the finances, and that's why I made Hesesput. I started out very slow. My platform is not drama filled. My platform is not the best. Hi, who's this? Melanie? Melanie Nation? Okay, so how you doing? Good evening. But that's why I talk about money, and you don't. That's the troll. The troll's polite. He didn't seem so bad. That's a polite troll. Okay, Melanin Nation. Okay, all right. I don't have the best vision, but you need to know to diversify your income and diversify yourself. So meaning that if you're getting money, you use that money to make more money. So somebody asked me about wealth coaching, and I said, yeah, I do wealth coaching because Black people need to do it for us, meaning that you can't go to the stock market right now because the stock market means you have capital to lose. So if I go to the stock market and I'll use something here, and I'm investing this makeup brush, and it's the only makeup brush I have, right? Do I want to do that? No, because I don't have anything else. But when you do gradual investing, then you get to the point where you have the excess capital to lose. I hope that makes sense, right? I hope that makes sense. So definitely make sure that you do conservative investing, then moderate investing, then you can do high risk, high yield. Because if you can't afford to lose it, okay, then make sure you're not putting it out there. And I just want to keep it real with you. No matter what happens, you need to have that money. I want to read this a little bit more, okay? So it says, marriage is important to most Americans. Married Americans live longer, maintain better health, earn more money, are happier, and have happier children that do better in school. But the good news doesn't stop there. I'm reading a report. Married people do better financially than singles, not because financially successful people get married, but because married people who have as true financial partners do better financially. A healthy marriage promotes financial success, and they give the resource Waite and Gallagher. So I'm going to put that in the description box. So this is what I'm talking about. Remember, I did a video a while back, and it talked about billionaires and millionaires have much lower divorce rates, and it's because they're on the same page, and not just a business. That's why I want to say I want to take away that, Pia, because you need money. I don't know where this attitude came from. Money don't buy happiness. Yes, it does. If you're miserable inside, that's different. But if you're already a happy, stable person, learning how to grow financially, being able to send your children to the best college, or being able to have financial freedom and travel, not being stressed out. We talked about the abuse that African Americans are having. Yeah, money is not the root of happiness. Okay, I can see melanination now. It's not the root of It's not the root. But if someone like me gets more money, I consider myself a balanced, positive person. And it depends what you do with that money. Do you invest it into the community? Do you help other children? Do you do other things? So it depends. Yeah, exactly. You invest it, and you generational wealth. I mean, if I have children, I would probably be burning in my deathbed if I leave my children with substantial debt. I don't want to do that. And why do you think I'm doing this video? I don't have to do this, but I'm so passionate because I see the massive disconnect that Black women have when it comes to economics. And investing doesn't mean going straight to the stock market and buying 10,000 shares of Bitcoin. Investing could mean getting a bartending license and making money on the side. Investing could mean getting a real estate license and learning how to invest in real estate. Investing could mean, starting an online business and buying stuff from cheaper places and selling it on Amazon. There's ways to do things. Don't focus so hard on what you don't know. Focus on what you know how to do, and you get that money out there. And if you don't know how to do that, go to somebody you trust. I do the coaching seminars. I'm actually going to open up another Facebook page, but it's going to be closed because I know this sounds kind of mean. I've been attracting a lot of people with my this page, and some of the people that I've been attracting, I'm trying my best not to sound mean. They have other avenues of getting advice, and I really want to support. If you're doing research for real estate license, you don't have to do research. Real estate is great. Real estate is a paramount part of financial wealth. It's one of the most conservative ways to build substantial wealth. If you buy real estate in a big metropolis, if you buy real estate in New York, California, even some parts down south, real estate, if you know how to buy properly, which is not hard. I mean, with the gentrification happening, gentrification, even the hood is not the hood anymore. Like, I checked in Brooklyn where I was raised, and that used to be East New York. Right now, $3,000, is the average rent in Bushwick in Brooklyn. That was the hood, the average rent. So the thing is that I see Melanin Nation say he hates gentrification. So guess what? They don't give a shit. How long did you think, no offense to anyone here, how long did you think white people were going to let us live in their houses, live in their buildings, and not, we have to take responsibility. We have to take responsibility. And the only reason we had the hood for so long is because nobody thought that people would actually want to live in those areas except for us. So now they have hipsters and people who are like, hey, they don't care. It's cool. And now, because they're moving in, the rent is getting astronomically high. So this is a good thing for Black people, because now if you're living in Bushwick, if you're living in Brooklyn, if you're living in Chicago, and you have property, don't sell it. Invest in that property. People in my area are getting rich with Airbnb. People in my area are actually leaving their homes, because I'm about 6 minutes from JFK. And literally, if you type in where I live, people are actually renting out their homes to Airbnb. People are actually buying homes with no intention of living in them and using them as hotels. Like, Airbnb is taking over. And you can get about $5,000 a month for your home. That's crazy. So I think it's a good thing for African American people if we learn to leverage it, because now the property has value. Now the property has value. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Well, this is my room, so I didn't want to give out too much. I got the idea from somebody in a different investment group. Yes. And my house has a pool. My house has a double garage. I have 4 bedrooms. I'm not home. I'm always traveling for work. You guys know I'm always traveling. Guess what I did? I Airbnb this bitch out. You see my bed? I'm moving. I'm getting a nice 2 bedroom luxury apartment in another place. I'm not going to say where I live. I'm going to get my $5,000 a month. Hell yeah. And you guys can do it too. You guys can do it too. So don't worry about that and focus on you. And the whole purpose of me talking tonight is I really want to make a private page, and I want to focus personally on the goals of Black women. I hope that makes sense. I want to focus on your goals and tell you economically how to get the money. So if you want to get surgery to fix saggy skin because you lost 200 pounds, if you want to update your look because you want to do a complete makeover from head to toe, or if you want to travel and meet different people, you want to go to different circles, you need money. And that's why I made this channel. And I can't tell you what makes you happy. Okay? Oh, girl, I don't want to tell my secret, but I found a really good place that hasn't got hit yet, and it's nice. Like, my place is, I'm very happy. I was kind of scared to leave my home because I was like, oh my gosh, but I found places outside of New York in a close proximity to New York that has anemones I can never get in New York City, and the space. I spoil my cat. He has to have his land. But you need to make sure whatever makes you happy, you have access to it. Like, for instance, I was giving ladies advice on where they can meet guys or this and that, and someone said, hey, I don't have the money to do that. So who's supposed to do that for you? Go out there and hustle. And it's not that hard. If you're a Black woman, There's I'm a countdown on 10 talents, and every black woman listening to this is gonna have one of these talents. If you know how to cook, you can be a personal chef. People are hiring chefs to come to their homes, caterings, and parties. Pick the zones, keep yourself safe. Most black women know how to cook. And believe it or not, it's getting very trendy to have that soul food and stuff like that. If you're comfortable doing it, get a bunch of black girls and cook. Number two, cleaning. Do not shit on cleaning. Cleaning companies are some of the most easiest places to start making money. And what I like about cleaning, it's economic proof. Whether you're poor or you're broke, things got to get clean. So if you're smart, try to target commercial buildings, commercial apartment buildings, commercial properties, pass out flyers, and it's your company, and it's such an inexpensive startup. Okay, so you can you can start your own. Oop, who's that? CC? That's right. I saw it. The cleaning franchise. I saw that bad boy. Ladies, you can do it. If you black, you know how to clean. Our mother used to whip our ass. I was messy. I was leaving stuff around. So we know how to clean. So that's two things. Child care. I'm not talking about riffraff. If you're in a big city, right? I have friends. I don't have kids, so this is something I wouldn't do because I don't know how to take care of another human. My cat, I can barely manage. He's 20 pounds of terror. Round, round, round. He's like somewhere around here. But what you can do is get your CPR certificate. It's like I think the CPR certificate is like $100, and you can become a nanny. So okay, first, I'm kind of new to YouTube. How do I get a moderator? What's a moderator? How do I do that? I don't want you guys to feel harassed by trolls. How do you do it? Tell me how to do it, because I don't know how to moderate. Whoever wants to be a moderator, just volunteer. Okay, so be one. So moderate. How do I make you a moderator? I don't even know how to do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so innocent. I don't know. I have to select one. So where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, all right. So guys, we're gonna take a pause on the video because I don't want you girls feeling bad, and I care about you. All right, so I'm on my YouTube channel. Where do I go for moderator? How do I do it? I can select many, but where do I go to do it? Like where do I go? And okay. I don't know how to do this. As you can see, I am not a YouTube expert. Look to your left and click message. Okay. I'm looking to my left and you say click message. This is so difficult. Okay. All right, I see it. Okay. All right, I see it. And there's like a wrench or something. All right. Notifications, emails, unsubscribed emails, comments and activity, community. Oh, I think it should be community, right? Okay. Because I don't want you girls to be focusing on that. Okay. All right. I think I found it. I'm in Creative Studio and community, right? And messages, subscribers, super chat. I just clicked on a super chat. What the hell's a super chat? I was like, okay, community settings. Oh wow, moderators. Oh, I found it. Okay, so Ascension. All right, Ascension says so. ASCEN. What do you mean no channel found? I just saw her there. Oh, I have to pick you out of there? Well, Veronica was one of my moderators. Oh, I got to paste your URL. I got to paste your URL. So I got to do that later. Okay, so if anyone wants to be a moderator, because how do I do it? Do I put your name in? I gotta go to your channel and okay, let me see if I can do one. I'll do one right now, Kimmy. I see Kimmy, what? Kimmy. T. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's not you. Oh, click the name I want, then save it. Okay. As you can see, I'm not used to this. I'm laughing because why there's so many names? How am I supposed to know who to pick? Subscribers. Okay, go to subscribers. Okay, now we're in business. Holy crap, I have over 1,000 subscribers. Most recent, most popular. Only, okay. Kimmy, I found you. And I have, okay. All right, I'm going back now. Look at your hair. Oh my God, your hair is banging. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I'm putting in Kimmy. Okay, I'm putting her in. Don't make fun of me. Okay, Kimmy, you are a moderator. You want to be a mod? Okay. Okay. Subscribers. You see, I'm wasting my time doing this. Your fave. Oh my gosh, I'm not saying your name. Okay, you put your with that. Your fave bed. I can't. I feel so bad. Okay. How come I can't get to you? How do you spell it? Okay. I can't spell that word. Your, your favorite. It's like, I feel guilty spelling that word. I can't find it. Okay. Look, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm trying to get Pia on because Pia's here all the time. And let me see. Let me see. Let me see, guys. So we can be in peace. Okay. Wow, I cannot look through all this. This is going to drive me crazy. All right. How can I get to your channel? It says I have to go to your channel. Wow. I'll do it later. I don't want to waste too much time. But I did add someone. I did add someone. But it's kind of hard to get your. It's kind of hard to get the people in there because I can't find your channel by heart for some reason. Your favorite. Yeah, it doesn't come up. It's acting like weird. You are. Okay, let me see. Select menu next to the username in chat and select set user as moderator. Click the three track. Okay. Oh, okay. You're everyone's mod. All right. Let me see. I'm going to get it. I will not give up. So I'll talk in the meantime. You just have to see the side of my face. I don't want to be rude. So anyway, the reason why I wanted to make this video, not to show me how to get moderators, okay, is because I know the core of success is economics. And I mean, if you want to be in a successful relationship, if you want to lose weight, if you want to buy property, if you want to do stuff, you definitely need economics. So guys, leave the trolls alone. Look how much time the troll took for my video. Now when somebody watched this video, they're going to have to fast forward. They're going to be like, I'm not watching Connie doing this. But the whole reason why this video was because I definitely believe in your success, and you definitely need to make sure that, yeah, I'm going to ignore them for now. You definitely need to make sure that if you want to do something, you have the economics, and don't be scared, because I was talking about the lady that lost 240 pounds, and she literally was miserable because she needed $9,000 to, get rid of the stuff. So you definitely want to make sure you're taking care of yourself and you focus on it. You don't have time to be frivolous. And I told you, there's so many things you can do. We're going through the list of things that you can do. And I call them life skills, meaning that you don't have to go back to school, learn a trade, because if you need money, you need money now. So if you're an editor, if you're an editor, you can go out there and make money editing. If you love to read, if you're good at math, if you're good at science, you can actually become a tutor. And tutoring is becoming a really big industry, especially for SATs, especially for college prep. So if you're really savvy at tutoring people, you can sign up to work with a tutoring company. Or what I love, what this channel is about, is becoming your own woman and getting that stuff done for you instead of just working for someone else. You could advertise on YouTube. You could advertise on Facebook. You could advertise on Instagram. Simone, ooh, if you got a degree in math. And also, before we even go further, in regards to math, when you're tutoring, there are certain tutorings that actually pay more. So if you're tutoring for math or science or chemistry or physics, you can make a lot of money. So you definitely want to make sure that you center yourself and you get yourself there and you tutor in that way. So you want to make sure you're focusing on subjects that will pay the most. So if you're good at language, if you speak a second language, if you're good at, Spanish and you want to teach bilingual, these are things you can do. It's called life skills. And I think every black woman watching this video, you overlook a skill that you're really good at and you don't really utilize it, but you could be making money out of it. So tutoring and cooking and organization and cleaning, these are things you can start. And remember, we have a great advantage. Look how you're talking to me right now. You guys are arguing, fighting like hamsters, you trolls, whatever. But this is great. Guess what? This is modern technology. And with this type of technology, you don't need to spend money on marketing. Remember back in the day that you had to go to people's house and knock on doors. Now I'm in your house, in your living room, in your bedroom, in your kitchen, wherever you're watching me, and you definitely can go out there and get those life skills. You know what, guys? Do you think I should start the video over? Because it was such a big pause of me searching, searching for the moderators. Do you think I should start it over? Because I don't know if somebody watches this, are they going to be patient with that pause? So I don't care. It doesn't matter. Don't start it? Okay. Because I'll be like, shit, this bitch been looking for that button for a long time. So, okay. But I'm really serious. You could invest in that. So I actually got a special email from a man tonight on my channel. And they actually responded to my post traumatic stress, where I talk about the stress of black people. And he's actually someone who got a master's, and he went to work for a company, and he actually got laid off with his master's. And he's telling me, unless it happens to you, you're not going to believe that you can have a PhD or a master's. Oh, thanks, Key. Thanks, girls. Thanks. Making me feel better. I feel bad. So, yeah, one thing that's a big business. Last night I was shopping on Bloomingdale's and Macy's website, and they have such great sales. They had Calvin Klein. They have Ralph Lauren, and it was $40. You can become a resale host. So a resale host is the one that snoops around and sees top labels for discounted prices. Because places like Macy's and Bloomingdale's, they get overstocked and they got to get rid of their inventory. So if you open up an Amazon shop, you can literally buy this stuff outside and sell it on Amazon. You can do that. And it's all about how hungry you are to make that money. Because let's just say you want to change your life. You have all these plans. You write them down. Everything takes money. So that's why I wanted to let me see. Hi, Callie, online independent contractor. Yes, you want to get that money out there. So I have a little list I wrote I have a little list I wrote. And people, if you're here and you're listening, start talking about your side hustle. Start talking about the money, all right? Start talking about the way you can do that, because even if you have a great job, it's about diversifying that money. And when you get that money, you make that money make more money, and you make that money make more money and more money and more money. And that's how you get an excess of money. And then you can actually afford to invest into the stock market. So if you lose that capital, you're not going to be up at night, can't sleep. You know you have excess capital to spend. So I have a list here that I have on Word Perfect. Give me 1 second. Are you guys playing nice? I just think it's so cute. If all of y'all was in a room together, you'd be much nicer together. Don't people get bold online? Don't worry. All right. So we're gonna talk about this. All right. So there's a couple of businesses that I wrote down for me that I share with people. All right. So I love some of my ideas. So again, we talked about life skills. If you're in a big city and you love animals, I do, you can start a really good pet sitting business, especially if you live in the South. In the summertime for us, in the wintertime for us, it's bad. Okay? Pet sitting makes mad money, son. I have a couple of friends. I'm like, yo, why you got all these dogs in your house? And they're like, I'm pet sitting. I looked it up. Pet sitters can charge as much as $100 overnight. $100 for overnight stay, and $20 is typical for a 20-minute visit. And you can start by offering services to friends and families and use that profits to build your business. So perhaps by joining an organization, they even have an organization called National Association of Professional Pet Sitters. Look at Kimmy. I'm scared of dogs. Okay, what you said? I have an associate's degree, but I'm not going back to school. Okay, type that back again. It went away. So I didn't see that. Tutoring. If you're good at a subject, I'm good at writing and I'm good at research, analytics, and stuff like that. That's why I'm a nerd. So tutoring is one of the many businesses you can start for almost no money. It used to be more difficult to market, but because of online, you can market so easy. So if you're able to help students with academics, you can sign up with tutor.com, but I don't want that. I want you to get your own money. So again, Instagram, you can advertise, Facebook, you can advertise, Snapchat. Okay, to tutors, charge basic. Is an MBA a good degree? I mean, what type of MBA? Let's put it like this. Degree to me is your pass to get in the VIP section. You still have to network. How can I start a home care business with little money? So Annette, what type of home care you want to do? You talk about what kind of home care? You would cleaning, or is it physical humans? I'm not too sure with that question. You can message me with that. But the tutors normally charge up to $50 an hour. But if you're doing LSAT tutoring, if you're doing meditation, oh yeah, if you meditation is huge. I meditate. You can start a cleaning business. Okay, you know what, guys? My email is Connie Loren Walker, CLW057919 at gmail.com. And if you send me something crazy, I'll just laugh at it. I don't care. Um, you know, there's a lot of things you can do. A cleaning business is super easy to even have a cleaning franchise. So you can do, yep, delivering groceries. I was getting right to that. Huntress, I was getting right to that. And they even have this thing online called VIP Kid, where you can teach kids in China and they pay you like $1,000 a week. Again, I want you to be your own boss, because teaching kids in China means you're going to be up opposite hours. So I don't really believe in that. So they also have tour guide service. All right. Oh, meditation is huge. And that's why I was talking about, before you embark upon, you know, what can you do when you're really afraid? Oh, Benny. Listen, being scared means you're changing. Changing means evolution. Evolution is how we survive. If you don't evolutionize, if you don't modernize, if you don't, evolve, you die. So being scared, it's normal to be scared of change. Let me just tell you something. The key to success. That's why I made this video. No matter if you want to lose weight, you want a dream relationship, you want the love of your life, no matter what you want, the key to it, okay, is changing habits. So the human body, we learned this in psychology, the human body is scared of change. And it's not because your body's crazy, it's because your body actually survived to this point. And your body doesn't know when you're trying to make a mental change, automatically your body tries to grab onto what you were doing for so long because up until this point, that body has kept you alive. That brain, that mentality, all your actions have kept you alive. So when you wake up one morning and you decide to change your life, your body doesn't know you're trying to lose weight. Your body doesn't know you're trying to buy a house. Your body doesn't know, my foot is scratching me. Your body doesn't know that you want a new relationship. Your body doesn't know that you want to have a body like Halle Berry. But your body will fight. So scientifically, it takes 66 days for your body to adjust. Not 22, that's bullshit. It takes 66 days. So if you know that, you can be proactive. And if you know that, you can definitely make a plan to get yourself. And that's why even if you get a college degree, even if you get a certificate, if you don't know the core operations of changing bad habits, you won't be successful. There's some people watching this video right now that have amazing ideas, but they say they're lazy. It's not lazy. It's that your body is meant to survive. And if you've been doing the same thing for 40 years, for 30 years, and then all of a sudden you want to make a 360, it is your body's mental thing trying to pull you back because they sense the fear. So when you try something new, all of you girls just said, I get scared. That scaredness is part of the complacency, part of the hesitation, part of the lackadaisical behavior. And you think you confuse it with laziness. You're not lazy. It's your mind trying to pull you back to a safe zone. And that's not how, that's just how it is. But once you recognize that, then you can lose weight. Once you recognize that, you can go get your dream life, you can go get your established man, but you can't do that. Remember, I lost 120 pounds. I had epic freaking fails. I used to be like, yeah, I'm going to the gym. And while I'm going to the gym, I'm thinking about pizza, pizza, pizza. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to work out. And when I'm working out, I'm thinking about hot dogs. And it's not because I'm a pig. It's because when you've been doing something for a long time, your body adapts. And when you make a change, your body thinks this is wrong. I want to go back to my safe place. So it's not just black women. It's every woman. But this is what I want to talk about, mental health. When other people, non-minorities, need change, they go to a counselor. They see a therapist. They go to a psychiatrist. They get the structured help they need. And that's why you can buy this book and you can buy this book and you can buy this book. But if you don't know how to put those blueprints into action, you're not going to see the change you need. And when I tell black women that scientifically it takes 66 days, you can get a calendar in your house and you can get that visual motivation. Like, I got to make it through day 20. I got to make it to day 30. I got to make it to day 50. And you're going to do that. But if you don't know how to do that, you're going to fail. I've seen people spend thousands of dollars going to motivational speakers, thousands. I've seen people addicted to The Secret, but they don't know the mechanics of what it takes to put those plans in action. And also do a self-check. Are you mentally happy? Everyone does. Let me tell you something. If I can do it, I was fucked up. If I can do it, you can do it. I had endometriosis. I had PCOS. I had craziness. Okay, I had craziness going on. I was suffering from anxiety. I was suffering from depression. I had chronic nonstop pain. They were giving me buckets of medication. And even when I went to the doctor, I'm going to tell you something. Even when I went to the doctor for depression and stuff, when you're a black woman, it's kind of like, are you really sad? They don't really take it as serious because we're not seen as sensitive, feminine, soft creatures. We're supposed to be made of adamantium and titanium, and it's not true. So it's very hard for us to change something when there's no avenues. So this is what I want to do. If you got this far, this is what I want to do. I have Hasput Economics, right? My economics page, or Hasput for my Kanye, that's not how you say it. I know it's Hatsput, okay, but I'm not Egyptian. So I have my Hatsput page. I want to do Hatsput Health, or a hat split life. So if you truly have those intimate questions, it's going to be completely closed and it can focus on your goals. So I'm still going to have the regular hat split page for business because you need to know what's happening in the world, business ideas, owning wealth, building wealth. But I don't know your goals individually. I don't know your goals, what it is. So yeah, it's gonna be there. But for instance, I had a sister came to me in confidence and told me she had 6 children. Who the hell has 6 children? But she did it, and she's married. She's married. She's been married for like 22 years. But she said, I'm not gonna say her name, but she said her breast is mad long. She said her breasts look like handcuffs. So I said to her, yeah, they're black. They're black children. Melanin, you can like that. They're black. But she said, Connie, my breast is mad long. I want to get a boob job. So I said to her, what's wrong with that? I don't got any money. And she was like, you could jump double dutch with my boobs. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to see. Don't send me pictures. Don't send me pictures. But the whole purpose of me talking to her is how to get finances. So you know what she's doing? You got 6 kids, right? She got a degree in health. She has a health degree. She was literally sleeping on money all these years. Now she's working. She's doing nanny in Wall Street. I'm not even going to say anymore because she's going to kick my ass because she might be on this channel watching. She had 6 kids. That's a life skill. She knows how to cook, clean, time management. She knows how to run errands. She can drive. You know how much money she's making an hour to what? And you got a degree? Because now if you go online, they're asking these nannies to have education, they have degree. Well, she has 6. I don't know. I mean, that's what she wants. I can't say anything. I'm Catholic. Catholic people supposedly don't take birth control. They be having mad kids. So definitely, you can do that. You want to hear a nice story? I had 4 black girls about 3 years ago, and they were all related, and yeah, we don't use birth control, so I don't use birth control either, so that's why I can't be out there doing frisbee panani. There'll be like 15 million Connies walking around. But anyway, I'm never gonna forget when I was mentoring years ago, way before this channel, way before, about 3 to 4 black girls. And Calvinists, what the hell's a Calvinist? You guys gotta let me know who this stuff is. So interesting. But anyway, they had a death in the family. The mother died and the grandmother died. And so what happened was that they couldn't afford to go to college. And they came to my office and they were talking about what they want to do. And they were super young, but they were all really pretty, very athletic. And I said, okay, what can we do? And it was my toughest brainstorm. But one of them finally said, we like to paint. Because I think there was no boys in the family, and a lot of them like to paint. So she came out there and said, we want to paint. I said, what kind of painting do you do? She said, houses. So guess what? I looked it up. Home Depot teaches you free courses how to paint rooms and houses. They took that for them, invested in brushes, invested in all types of painting equipment. They went to Kinko's, they took a professional headshot, 4 black girls painting, and guess what? That company now is worth over $1 million. $1 million. And they teach you Home Depot. If you like fixing stuff, Home Depot has paint shops, it has workshops, it has all the types of shops. So Home Depot is there. So definitely go and make that money. Because let me tell you something. If you have goals, right? Let's just say I'm a genie and I tell you how to do everything. And I tell you what to do. If you don't have the money, it doesn't matter. This could be the book to success. If you don't have the funds to lose weight, if you don't have the funds to get a nutritionist, if you don't have the funds to get a personal trainer, if you don't have the funds to go to the dermatologist and fix the bumps on your face, to get a facial, or to get microdermabrasion to even out your skin. If you don't have that, then what are you supposed to do? You definitely have to get that capital. And that's why I made this. But look at the things you can do. You can have a flooring business. You can have a cleaning service. You can even in the summertime, I'm very jealous of you guys that live in the South. In the summertime, you can do at the flea markets and the carnivals, you can host those ice cream trucks, you can have those food vending things. That is crazy. That is true. Carpenters get paid. So it is crazy, all right? You can do let me see, grocery delivery. So now you have Peapod and Fresh Direct. There's a lot of places where they don't have those. If you, especially in the big cities like Manhattan, they ain't got no damn grocery stores, and Whole Foods don't deliver. So if you start doing delivery services for Whole Foods, you can make a lot of money, man. You can run errands for people, especially if you're next to a senior citizen place and they charge a lot of people. My favorite is this one. Girls, listen to this. It depends how freedom. Listen to this. Freelance bartending, all right? You can learn how to mix drinks. You can go on. One of my girls watched my channel. She did it. She got it for $5. Freelance bartending. If you live in a big city like Houston, Texas, Dallas, or whatever, New York City, you can make a lot of money freelance bartending, which means you book yourself for weddings, you book yourself for private events, you book yourself for a couple of hours, you book yourself for big parties and stuff. And guess what? You're not working full time. You can still have your day job and you can still do this and you can make a lot. So you can make up to $300 per day working part time just in tips, not counting your wages. And some places will pay your wages. So it's really amazing. And you can do private bartending. Nah, I get drunk. Who said that? That's funny. If you're good at training dogs, you could do dog training. If you're good at social media management, I actually hire somebody to manage my pages, somebody younger out of college, and she helps to post stuff for me. So you can do that too. Virtual assistant for all my introverts. Where's my introverts? Where's my people haters? If you don't like interacting with people, talking to people, and seeing people, but you have operational skill, if you're good at doing phones and computers and internet access, if you can do things over the phone, you can be a virtual assistant. You can work for yourself. So it's crazy. You can definitely do that. Consulting. I do consulting on the side. I do weight loss consulting. I do coaching consulting. I do not coaching, but I do wealth coaching. I do career coaching, HR coaching. I also help people file discrimination suits with the EEOC. I have over 20 years of experience. So, just go out there and do it. So if you got a good phone voice, who said that? Virtual assistants start at $25. So where do you find how to do well, there's different things. We'll look at it together. So virtual assistant is basically remote work. A lot of the work I do as an HR director, it's remote because if I don't have to travel, my company wants me to not travel, but I do travel a lot. So I'm going to show you. So everybody watching this has some type of talent with virtual assistant, and you could be making money right now, and you can work when you want to. You can book yourself however you want to. You are your own boss. And it's nice. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's nice to have all these plans to change your life, to lose weight, to buy nice clothes, to travel, meet people. But you need the money. You need the money and you need to diversify yourself. So let me go down here. Okay. So basically, virtual assistants are extremely flexible because I think this is good. I have a lot of black girls that contact me and say, Connie, I'm shy, I'm kind of not outgoing, and you know I don't feel like. So let me tell you what they can do. Virtual assistants can do finances. You can manage books. You can do bookkeeping. Virtual assistants can do research. You can help to manage finances. You can help to manage social media accounts. You can help to manage content creation. You can manage emails. I need that. I need help with my emails. And I'm just one person. You can do organizational tasks like calendars, making daily itineraries, booking travels, nitty gritty. So you can do stuff like that. You can do real estate, meaning that I have a virtual assistant that helps me with my real estate because obviously I can't do everything. So I have a real estate. Yes, I sell real estate too. I have a real estate. So I have a real estate page on Instagram, and I sell only high-end properties. I don't mess with anything else. So my social media manager has my passwords, and she goes in there and she answers emails and correspondence. Same thing with medical sales. You have to do that. Oh yeah, because I'm not selling cheap houses. I'm not dealing with that. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time. So you can book this and work for yourself. I am going to say this, guys. Listen to what I'm saying. You guys want to do the troll back and forth? Enjoy this guy. But I'm telling you how to make the money. Where do you find the jobs? On Indeed. Go on Indeed, go on Monsters, type in temp virtual assistant, Indeed.com. So, okay, somebody asked a question. What's better, commercial or residential? Both. They're both equal. Once you become a real estate, you can sell both. Nobody can stop you. The thing with commercial real estate is that it's a much bigger sale. And if you're a new real estate agent, you definitely might have a smaller share. It might get split. So when you sell real estate, it's a 50-50 split between you and the broker. So you want to make sure if you go into commercial real estate, it's not like five of you attached to one property when you're doing all the work. So you want to make sure. And commercial real estate is very masculine. A lot of men. So you might want to start with rentals. You might want to start with homes, then gradually go up to commercial. Or if you want to do commercial, I would definitely invest some time in training and learning in it before I get my license. Say you want to do commercial real estate, volunteer to work for Cushman and Wakefield, volunteer to work or spend time observing bigger commercial real estate agent offices. So when you do get your real estate license, you can hit the ground running. So does that make sense? Commercial contracting, same thing with that. You can make a lot of money with commercial contracting, but you want to spend time around there doing it. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but if you have a goal and you want to be successful, doesn't matter what that goal is. You have to learn how to do what? Overcome procrastination. You have to learn how to do what? Time management, organizational skill. What about selling condos? It's the same thing, Carol. It's the same thing. So you want to make sure you go out there and you are getting that money and make that money make more money and make that money make more money. It's not about getting a job and spending that paycheck. A lot of us think that's our job, is to go out there, work, and spend that whole paycheck and live paycheck to paycheck. Also, know how much money you spend every week. So that means when you get your paycheck, look at your paycheck and say, okay, I got paid this week $2,000. Out of that $2,000, how much do I have to put away? How much do I need? And then you can start to budget yourself. So when you start spending in excess, you could be like, okay, that's too much. So if I ask most black women, how much money you spend, most black women don't know. If I say to you right now, how much money do you spend a week? You don't know. So, well, this is why, okay guys, this is my big reveal. This is my big reveal. I am opening a page called Hatchfoot Life. And it's going to focus more on your goals. You see all these questions you're asking? I want it to be about you guys asking me questions. And I'm going to be answering your questions on a private closed Facebook page. So if you ask me questions that require research, I will answer them. So it's going to be a page, I'm going to have it completely closed, and it's going to be for you guys, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing that, you're coming to me. And if you want to do coaching with me, let me know. You can find me on Messenger through #, or you can send me an email. I'll put my email in the description box. So making sure that you are out there knowing what you want. So get a pen and paper, write down the top 10 things that you want to do. Just write it down. And then you can work with me and we can organize what you want to do, because some people have all these things they want to do, but at the bottom of it, you need to know how to make money. And the way you make money is by figuring out your constant life skills. I don't care what you're doing. I saw people selling junk, literally selling the parts of cars that were in junkyards and becoming millionaires. Some of us overthink, and they think that yeah, well, that's why so basically, I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to work with a partner, because she's going to talk more about single mothers, because I want to partner with a single mother. Unfortunately, I don't have any kids yet. Not yet. Because I'm Catholic. I have to wait till I get married. And I I'm going to be working with a successful licensed teacher who is a single mother, and she's going to teach you guys, about how to be economically, wise and investing. Yes, I am Catholic. How to be economically wise when invest. See, hello, Catholic. Hello, there you go, real Catholic. So she's gonna teach you guys how to be economically wise, because I don't know the impact of how to invest with a child, or I don't know the impact of how to invest if you're a single mother. I mean, I'm learning, but I think it's good for me to have that rapport with someone. So it's gonna be me and her together. So yeah, if you like to do ebooks, it's I like playing with Melanin Nation. He's funny. It's I really can't see the race of this person. It's just steel. It's just steel, and it's actually not in it's not in English. It's this is this is from Jerusalem. This I actually went to Jerusalem, so it's Aramaic. I don't know. So yeah, yeah. So you can do what you want to do in terms of, opening your business. But I am going to be partnering with a single mom, because I want to get her input on, how she saves, how she's savvy, and stuff like that. Is Jerusalem in Africa? What kind of questions? I'm gonna ignore you because you're luring me in. It's very seductive with this arguing thing because I like to be a little bit whatever. But you want to make sure that you are focusing on, what you can do if you're a single mom, if you want to know how to invest, if you want to know. Listen, I don't care what your religious background is. You could be agnostic, you could be Catholic, you could be Buddhist, you could be Hindu, you could be atheist. I think that's the beauty of America. You do what's best for you. So that's the beauty of America. You do what's best for you. So it doesn't matter what it is. Go ahead, find your happiness. If you whatever. So I'm not the kind of person. So anyway, I want to make sure that I'm on track for you. So the page is going to be, I'm hopefully can, I'm not going to get any sleep. It's going to be up next week. And it's going to be just answering. It's going to be all about coaching. So I do spiritual coaching because as a Catholic, I do believe that it's challenging for some of us to do this stuff. So, it's also going to be for wealth coaching. It's going to be for career coaching, resumes, HR, employee relations, because I handle all of that. And also for health. If you got PCOS like I do, endometriosis like I do, health conditions that are neglected by the medical community. So it's going to be all about coaching. The page is going to be closed, meaning that I have to personally invite you or the person I'm partnering with. And the reason why I think it's important is because all the wonderful things that you can learn and do, you're gonna need money. You can't avoid it. Like, for instance, we all know that CK dropped her pink pill. I loved that. I paid for it. I went for it. I said, yes, CK dropped the pink pill. But there's so many people that were messaging me saying, is it gonna go on sale? I'm like, yo, what happened? Or it's expensive. And I feel bad because they need the money. They need the money. They don't have it. So even if you want to date, open your options. Even if you want to travel, even if you want to go to the gym, even if you want to invest in your look, you want to invest in your wardrobe, you want to invest in skincare, you want to invest in your appearance, you want to be healthy mentally, you want to go to a therapist, you want to work through anger issues, no matter what it may be. It takes money. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the economic part. I'm here for the financial freedom part. So that's exactly, keep it real. You can't afford it. And this is why I did this video. So many amazing black women were like, you can't afford it. So you can afford it. This is the day and age of social media. This is the day and age of making money online. And I'm all about making money as long as you're giving something beneficial. I have a very high integrity. So as long as I'm giving something beneficial, as long as I'm giving something that can help you and, improve your life, positive motivation, inspiration, as long as I'm giving you something that can make your life better, I feel better. I believe I'm here to connect with other people and improve their life. So it's not, you know what? I'm going to put that all down there, downstairs. So you know, we're going to put it down there. And the thing is that, listen, for everybody watching this video, I almost died a few years ago. I'm going to tell you something. Life is very short. If you don't believe in God, whatever it is, universe, cows, pigs, the sky, the dog, stones, crystals, life is not guaranteed. Please don't waste your life being negative and fighting with people. Please. I went into the hospital. I could not have come back out. I had a very, my doctor messed up one of my last surgeries when he was taking out some scar tissue for endometriosis. He was mad young and he closed me back up with staples. He forgot to clean me properly. I went into septic shock. I was in the ICU. I had two IVs hooked up. I was sick. So I know the fragility of life. So don't waste your time and thinking you have all this luxurious time. You don't. So you want to make sure before you leave here, you do the best you can do. You work the hardest you can work. You do what you can do because I could not be here. Like and on top of it, it's funny. On top, well, listen to your mother because when I was getting that surgery, my mother told me the surgeon was too young. So I learned my lesson. This was at NYU. My mom was like, Shireen, I'm too young. And I was like, whatever, leave me alone. I'm getting surgery. So he was using my surgery as a teaching surgery because he was using the robotic machine, some new machine. And he had people. My mother was like, no, like, no teaching surgery. Like, she was telling me she don't want, why is your surgery being used as teaching? Is it something new? I ignored her. Okay. And of course, Jamaican moms know best. So I went there and he basically didn't have assistant nurse. He did everything he on his own to take the money. And he forgot to give me antibiotics. Just listen to this. I went through major surgery, woke up with no antibiotics. He sent me home the same day to prove it was the same day surgery. I almost died right here in this bedroom. I had 111 fever. Like I almost died. So it was scary. And I try to tell people that that wasn't a surgery that I should have died from. And he made massive mistakes. He left the clamps. When you're getting surgery and they cut you open, he left surgical clamps inside of me this big, and you know, yeah, he's not practicing no more. Yeah, I did. Don't worry about that. We took care of that. But that wasn't even the point. The point was that I could have died. When we tried to contact him, he was away for holiday. I think he was Jewish, and literally he left no medical notes. And the whole reason I'm sharing this story with you, I was young. I was like 30. What was I? 31, 32, and I could be dead. I could not be here talking to you. I had septic shock. My liver was corrupted. My kidney was corrupted. My bowels, I was done. So what I'm trying to tell people is that don't waste your time engaging in activity. Life is a blessing. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. And I think I'm truly here to connect. And I do have stuffy female friends who hate that I do this. That, that they hate that I'm out here. They think it's cheap. And that's the whole point. Black women don't have access to coaching. We don't have access to mentorship. We don't have access because they're like, oh, you should charge more. You should charge more. And it's not about charging more. It's about how many people I can reach. So when you see people out there doing stuff, support them. Because they're comparing me to Becky. They're comparing me to Becky and Biff, and they're comparing, to they're not even for us. They're not even for us. It's ridiculous. Let's ignore them. They're salty. Some people gonna be salty. So you know, you just have to make sure that you take care of yourself. And the way you do that is by having access to economics. I just read a report here that shows you that married people who are financially stable live longer. Married people who are open about finances and talk intensely about finances and know where the finances are have happier marriages, have happier, healthier children. So no matter what, I'll put this all in the description box because I'm looking at I'm a nerd. So don't let them tell you anything negative. Yes, marriage is not going to work if you go in blind and don't know anything about money. Nothing works. Relationships, education, nothing. You need to go. What happened? The private Facebook page is not going to be free. I'm thinking about doing like $10 a month something very low so everybody can join, because it's going to be like open coaching sessions. It's not going to be a regular Facebook page where, we're posting jokes and stuff. My Hotspot Economics page will always be free. But the fact that I have, right now I'm checking, oh, great. I have 250 messages. I have 250 messages in Messenger. And I want to open every single one, but I can't because I have other things to do. So I want to invest in your questions. Keep sending me questions, but I think I should put that on a private page. I'm gonna hire somebody to help manage the page, and I'm gonna be on the page. So I want to have mods. I just don't know how. So you know what? Email me. Please email me. And I, like I said, I'm not my channel is new. I don't know how to do mods. I just signed up somebody for mods. I want to have mods. I want to have mods. So email me at clw057919 at gmail.com if you want to be a mod, and I will add all the mods in the world. Like, I'm new to this thing. I don't know. I don't know. I've never gone to somebody's YouTube channel and trolled them. Like, I don't have the luxury to do that. Like, I'm not going to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm literally giving you my life and soul. A mod, see, it's a moderator to moderate the page, so the trolls don't type up stuff, whatever like that. You know, so just it's I want to do that page so I can give you guys the tools directly according to your skill set. Because look, I have now it's 247 questions. Oh my gosh. It's 200. People are contacting me on Messenger. Someone says, I have 2 kids. What can I do to make money on the side? Another person said, I'm a single mom. I just went through divorce. What can I do? A lot of people are messaging me, and I'm out there, like, that's true too. A lot of people are messaging me, and I don't want to ignore them. Facebook Messenger, yeah, they're going through, because I have the Hatspit page, and they're finding me through there, and I love it. I'm happy, but I possibly can't get through. Oh wow, it's 292. I'm just gonna close the computer for right now. It's 300 messages. So it's just, yes, I'll be taking Apple Pay for the Facebook page. I'll be taking Apple Pay and Google Wallet. I'm trying to stay away from PayPal because I had a huge issue with PayPal. If you guys don't know, PayPal got into trouble with eBay because eBay is known for independent selling. And if you have any issue with PayPal, there is no customer service. And if people break into your account, you know, it's just like that. So I do want to tell Black women, get your mental health right. If you heard about CK's pink pill, you can't afford it, come to me. In a couple of weeks, you'll be able to afford it because I'll help you get that money. And that's what I mean. I don't want to see Black women limit themselves and can't get and do what they want because of this money crap. You can make money. I know Black women that know how to do hair and do nails, so, oh, hey, melanin, that's not nice. She's a happily married woman with 4 kids. She's fine. It's okay to disagree, but be disrespectful. I mean, be respectful. Oh gosh. I do need a moderator because I can't ignore stuff about that. She's my friend. So I see it. I'm like, ugh. So you know how to push my buttons. I hope you're happy. Does that make you feel good? You can push buttons there. But definitely, yes. If you guys want to be Connie's mod, all right, if you guys want to be Connie's mod, email me. My email should be up there by Hassesput. If you're interested, if you're interested in my coaching page coming up, it's going to be $10 a month, and you will have your coaching questions answered. I can't keep up with the 292 questions on Facebook. It's way too much. And if you want personalized coaching, one-on-one coaching, I have different packages, whether it's wealth, health. You guys are cracking me up. Terminator. I need Vegeta. I need Vegeta. I need Gallic Gunfire. I need Goku. I need Goku. So I'll, you know what? I'll have 10 mods. I'll make all of you a mod. Just, I'll give you my password. I'll give you my password. I don't know how to do this thing. So I'll definitely get the mods, and my apologies for not getting the mods on. I don't want to make you I care about you ladies. Yeah, I watched Dragon Ball Z. What you mean? I got Dragon Ball Z all over. I got a Vegeta tattoo. So so guys, that's what's coming up. We're going to have the Hatch Split Life page. It's going to talk about how to have the economics to do things for your mental health, economics, how to do things for your spiritual health, economics, how to do things for your fitness, your beauty, so you can afford that trainer, so you can afford that pink pill. You don't need a pink pill coupon. So you can afford to change your wardrobe and change your life. So that's it. Okay, guys? So thank you guys for watching. Yes, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Team Vegeta. Vegeta. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Look out for the page. If you want to be added to the page, let me know. Send me an email, and when the page comes out, I will add you again. It's going to be like $10 a month. It will be reoccurring. If you don't need to be on it, just stop paying and I'll take you off. But it's going to be continuous coaching, training, empowerment for Black women, and more specifically to what your needs are. So whether you want to spend money on, your fitness, your health, your beauty, skincare, or if you just want to know how to hustle and get continuous hustle. So I'm going to put my email in the description box right now. And thank you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So you guys can get that money and buy 10 pink pills. You don't have to say, Connie, is there 2 for 1? Is there a 5 for $1? Because CK is doing a lot of work. And honestly, the work that she's doing, if she was living in New York, it'll be thousands of dollars. Okay, so have a good night. God bless. And thank you for watching.